Elon Musk says he plans to file for a full custody of his child with Ashley St. Clair after she made some supportive comments of the trans community.
Now, Ashley St. Clair, a conservative influencer, revealed in early 2025 that she gave birth to the tech billionaire Elon Musk's 13th child.
Musk replied to an X user on Monday saying, "I will be filing for full custody today," given her statements implying she might transition a 1-year-old boy.
This comes after Clair openly apologized over the weekend about her prior views on the trans community. St. Clair wrote in an X post, quote, "I feel immense guilt for my role and even more guilt that things I have said in the past may have caused my son's sister more pain. I don't know how to make amends for many of the things, but I have been trying incredibly hard privately to learn plus advocate for those within the trans community that I've hurt."
Conservative commentator Matt Walsh replied to St. Clair's comments on X, saying, "Join the pro-trans side in 2020. Joining the pro-trans side in 2026. It's like boarding the Titanic an hour after it hit the iceberg. Even most Democrats are trying desperately to flee this sinking ship. Jumping on board, especially at this stage of the game, is baffling." So that comment by Ashley St. Clair, that she's sorry for hurting her son's sister, I suspect that's referencing. So Elon has a number of children with a number of different women. One of them came out as transitioned, I believe, from male to female, and that was a big motivating factor in Elon Musk's politics, becoming markedly more right-wing over time. He opposed that. He said it was bad. He didn't agree with that choice. It has estranged him from that child of his, so that was an apology to that person. Elon said he's going to seek full custody because he doesn't agree that if she would, but she didn't say that her kid, that Ashley St. Clair, that kid is trans.
He's being ridiculous. He said he's going to seek full custody because he's not going to let her transition his 1-year-old. And what she said is something that I think can be said without making any broad statements, is that I have empathy for this community because now I actually know somebody in it. Most people who speak about the trans community have no attachment to it. So you can just say from your purview what you would do, but you're not walking in the shoes of these people. And so when her kid now has a sibling that's part of that community, she's just saying, I had a lot of things to say and I didn't even understand it. Now I have a sibling of my kid that's in the trans community. Elon Musk doesn't even speak to his kid that has this experience. Yeah. It's not a great dad. You know what I mean? You have to figure out how to still communicate. People are going to do things you don't like throughout your life. You can't cut off being a father. And he has so many kids. He's trying to take custody of this other kid, this 1-year-old. It's like, do you even have time? Do you even have time? And are you available for your children? Are they all in different parts of the country and world? Because that's something that he needs to focus on. Like, perhaps if he was around, instead of being like this conservative influencer that he's tried to become, Elon Musk, he could just be in his kid's life and try to understand him, try to understand them a little bit more and try to understand that experience of transitioning, or been there every day to say, let's pause this moment. Let's talk about it.
It's mutilation.
Yes, but was he there and present father for that kid to have dialogue before just judging it? That's what I mean. So if he wasn't doing all that, if he was, then I stand corrected. If he wasn't, then it's like, come on now.
I think it's not a good idea to be having a conversation about this in public on social media for either of these people. I don't think Elon should announce what his intentions are here with respect to this child on social media. I think if Ashley St. Clair has changed her mind or has some changing viewpoint, she should not seek to create conflict with Elon publicly and should just handle that privately. You know, in the past, she's tweeted a lot about their relationship, their encounter. It wasn't even really a relationship; it was just an encounter. I think that's none of that is healthy for the children themselves. Kids are not going to want to later read things that their parents were see that's very damaging for kids.
Yes,
when parents separate or get divorced or just are not together or whatever, and then have a record of that. I mean, you know, Elon's like one of the most powerful, important people in the world, so his views are going to be known. But I would not put that in writing on social media. That would be my advice.
Good
Both
advice.
of them. That does it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way later today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. See you later.